Zoe was devastated. She never knew that she would have to see Blaine with someone else. All of this was puzzling Zoe. Why had Blaine come back into her life? She had almost buried all the past memories. But today, all the sufferings resurfaced. Blaine must have told his mother about Zoe, and thinking about Catherine almost choked Zoe. Fortunately, Zoe was able to escape the fatal attack. Afraid that Catherine would come back to finish her off, she left the city with her child forever. However, her problems were far from over. Shortly after her son's birth, he was diagnosed with leukemia. It was difficult to survive alone with a sick child, and she slowly forgot about her past.
It pains me to show this, but look at what this love rat is doing behind your back.
Blaine couldn't believe his eyes. They were photos of Zoe with someone else. His mother had fabricated the photos to make him believe that his fiancée was cheating on him when, in reality, she had put a and left her to die. Blaine tried his best to find Zoe, but his mother told him that she had eloped with her new lover. He was devastated. Fortunately, Zoe was able to escape the fatal attack. Afraid that Catherine would come back to finish her off, she left the city with her child forever. However, her problems were far from over. Shortly after her son's birth, he was diagnosed with leukemia. It was difficult to survive alone with a sick child, and she slowly forgot about her past. Until that very day. Zoe was shocked to see her son Max to her ex-fiancé, Blaine. She couldn't believe her eyes upon seeing Blaine after so many years. The haunting memories of the past suddenly flashed in front of her eyes, and a million questions raced through her mind. Zoe tried to control her anxiety. She couldn't believe that out of everyone in the world, Blaine was Max's new doctor. Was destiny playing some game with Zoe?
Say hello to my friend Dr. Dexter.
Hello, Mrs.
Oh, Zoe. Zoe Fuller.
Very bright young man you have there.
Yes, he is. Okay, well, why don't you go with Nurse Luna and we'll open the present later, okay?
You know, you really shouldn't let a 6-year-old run around with these.
Don't lecture me on being a mother, Blaine.
Well, a good mother would have known better.
How dare you call me a bad mother? You will never understand.
Blaine was also taken aback when he saw Zoe, especially with a child. Was this child the result of Zoe's betrayal all those years ago? He thought to himself, not realizing that the boy was his son.
A new client came in that I think is a great fit for your design aesthetic. This is your chance to scale up, Zoe.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
I know you won't. I've already arranged a meeting. Good luck.
As per her boss's instructions, Zoe went to see the client, but she was unaware that she would meet someone she never wanted to see.
I thought this was a redesign project. This place.
If you knew that I was the client, would you have come? Afraid to be alone with me after all this time. Don't worry. My taste in women has improved considerably. I'm more into the classy, honest variety these days.
Good to know. I thought you may be feeling a little guilty for taking advantage of me 4 years ago when I was young and foolish.
Me taking advantage of you.
I was young and naive. It was foolish of me to think that you'd show some restraint.
Well, like I said, I don't like women who scheme, and I don't like women who lie. Oh, by the way, that is my fiancé.
Looking at Blaine's photograph with his fiancée stirred Zoe's emotions deeply. There was a time when these old lovers were inseparable, but now fate had driven a big wall between them. Just then, Blaine's fiancée, Sophia, entered. Zoe froze for a few seconds, seeing Blaine's fiancé.
I didn't know you had a fun night planned for us.
Sophia Quincy.
We'll get close. At long last, you'll be making my house for the rest of my life with Blaine.
Zoe felt an ache in her heart. Seeing Blaine with another woman, Blaine was the only man she loved, and watching him cuddling another woman was quite uncomfortable for Zoe.
Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom.
Zoe was devastated. She never knew that she would have to see Blaine with someone else. All of this was puzzling Zoe. Why had Blaine come back into her life? She had almost buried all the past memories. But today, all the sufferings resurfaced. Blaine must have told his mother about Zoe, and thinking about Catherine almost choked Zoe. The next day, Blaine called Zoe to his house to begin the renovation work.
Hi. Blaine asked me to come over. Got stuck at the hospital. Again. Do you mind? Of course not. Oh. When's the last time you saw Blaine? Excuse me? You two went to school together, right? Your picture is on his computer. Why was my photo on his computer? No. Not a photo of you. A group photo. Imagine you two dating. You would never pass the scary mother test.
Zoe was sure that Sophia didn't know how scary Blaine's mother was, but why was Sophia interrogating her? Had Catherine told Sophia to call Zoe here? Zoe got scared, but just then she got a phone call from a friend.
Zoe, get your over to my computer shop ASAP.
Kinda in the middle of something.
Check your email.
Her friend told her that she had found private photos of her on a person's computer, which had come in for repair. Zoe remembered Sophie's words.
Your picture is on his computer.
It was Blaine's computer. She quickly got to her friend's place and asked her to delete the photos from the computer and give them to her. Next day, Zoe asked for her necklace that she had forgotten at Blaine's house by mistake, but he refused to give it to her because he still held a grudge against her for leaving him.
Just give me my necklace and I'll never bother you again.
You're a deceitful person. Why are you pretending you're...
Not pretending, Blaine! I loved you. Sincerely and honestly.
You loved me?
You are my past, and Sophia is my present.
Zoe couldn't believe that Blaine had thrown away the necklace he had once gifted her. Despite barely knowing how to swim, she immediately jumped in to retrieve the necklace.
Zoe. Can't swim!
Let me go!
Sure thing. That's deep. You think you were gonna find a necklace in there? You could have killed yourself.
Why do you care? You made it clear that you don't care about me.
Inside, you're gonna freeze to death out here. You're coming with me, come on. Why do you have to be so difficult?
It had been years since the two of them had been this close. Being in each other's arms brought back all the memories they once shared, and neither Zoe nor Blaine could control what was happening.
Zoe, what happened to you? What are you hiding from me?
Will Blaine ever find out the truth about why Zoe disappeared from his life? Will he find out that Max is his own son? What will he do when Zoe tells him that his own mother plotted to kill his son?
To listen to the full audio series, install the Pocket FM app now.
Pocket FM. Download the app now.